Hey everybody, it's Darren from Lilley's Landing, and today is Saturday, September 13th. I'm gonna do one cast for you. Came up here to the tennis courts again. I'm gonna throw a rusty midge under a float, which I gotta find. Water's off. Heard mixed reports about fishing today. Some are doing well, some are not. So we're gonna throw this midge up here. Hopefully catch them like we did the other day. I'm gonna have to turn around, I think, because the wind's blowing upstream, kind of. So I've got a rusty midge on there. Rusty color. This is on a barbless again, just like the barbless. I have it set maybe 1.5 feet, something like that. I could probably set it deeper. We'll see if... I think I'm gonna have to flip around here. Dang it. Oh, sorry fish. I should have left that for a second. There's a bunch of fish right here underneath me. There's a bunch of them. I just have it set too shallow for them, I think. Because I want to fish up there where it's shallower. All right. Let's get this flipped the right way here. About there. Switch everything over sides here. Spooked all those fish, so. Yeah, the wind's kind of blowing straight that way, which kind of is not the best. Again, our best spot is going to be, so I'm right below the tennis courts, and there's a shelf up there. I can see like a solid hard line there of leaves, which is where all the fish, or all the food's going to be. Should probably set this deeper, but if I just stay close to that weed line, I should be fine. Little guy. So since the water or the wind is blowing that way, I gotta make this quick so I don't get blown over into it. It is a little warmer out today than it has been. So this boat is hot. Little rainbow. It's gonna be one of those days where I gotta stay on the trolling motor pretty heavy to keep myself away. Keep myself back far enough away from the fish. Oh, that might work. I landed with my float right on a leaf. But I kind of floated next to it, so we'll see here. Just don't want to hook on it. I'm just gonna fish this line down to that creek that comes out here. There is a gravel bar that's actually out of the water today. So the water, I don't know if it's just because of the wind or what, but it's actually a little bit lower than it was the other day when I was out. But fishing reports, so as I was coming up, a couple of guys I went by in the narrow said it was kind of tough up here. Well, fish just try to eat my float, and he did eat my float. Let it go, buddy. Eat my midge underneath it, like that. Thank you. But I'm just gonna fish my way down. It's usually on the upstream side where the majority of the fish are. For some reason on the back side of it, they don't really hang on that much. But on the front side, they usually hang pretty good. This one I'll use the net just to make it a little quicker and easier. Maybe. I say quicker and easier, and he's got some energy. There we go. Oh, missed him by that much. Just a little rainbow. It's pretty lively. I don't like keeping them out of the water too long because I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to suffocate them. This one is wrapped up pretty good. Get the fly out of his mouth here. And maybe. Sheesh. People always think, oh, barbless hook. They come out easy. Not all the time. They do come out easier a majority of the time, but not all the time. He was hooked good. All right. So I just want to stay close enough to that line back here. But I don't want to get too close up there where it's real shallow, because it gets real shallow up there. Oh, there's a good fish. He's not a giant, but he's a good one. Oh, eat it. You can see fish swimming underneath my float. Comes another little guy. They're fighting over it. Got him. Oh, he came off. They were fighting over it, and the bigger one ate it. Ate it again. You probably heard my float popping that time. That probably ended that little frenzy there. I'm seeing fish up there. Just seeing the flash. It's not suckers, it's trout. There we go. But there was a decent fish. He just was ambling upstream, kind of like that brown last time. I don't know what this one was. I just saw a dark shadow going up that way. There's about 3 fish with this fish. Of course, now I get the smaller one. The bigger one I had on earlier, and the smaller one is the one I actually hook and land. It's all right, though. Get this guy in and back. Come here, dude. Oh my gosh, he keeps digging pretty hard. So I'm keeping them in the water while they're in the net. I'm not pulling them out. And then when I get ready to handle him and get him out for a second and get him unhooked. He is unhooked. Don't want to drop him in the hot boat. Will not feel good for the fish. Come out of there. My fly is around a strand of the net and then looped around another. There we go. Fish are hungry right here. Turn myself again. Come on. So right now I can't see the fish, but I know they're there because they were there a second ago. I'm hoping they're still there. But I'm watching, yep, there's another one. When I'm watching my float, I can see them underneath it. Okay, he jumped pretty good. Nope, not under, not under. Now I gotta be a little quick because that wind's gonna blow me into where those fish are and I don't want that. Oh my goodness. This guy went berserk. He is unhooked. The wind is spinning me. No. know if you can see it on camera, but there's a little light bottom right there, 10 feet in front of me where they were at. Oop. I see some way up there. I don't know if I can get them with this. I think I'm set too deep. Oh, there. One's flying at my float. Just eat my fly, not my float. I may have spooked him with the trolling motor. Let's try that again. Just heard one behind me. Something off the surface. So it sounds different when they're eating. Well, when they eat something off the surface, you're going to hear them. If they're just eating midges just under the surface and you just see the rings, you won't hear the splash or the pop. Oh yeah, there's a decent fish, just eating my midge. Nope, that was a little one. There's a different fish he swimming by, but the little guy beat him to it. He jumped into the net. Little guys sometimes are the hardest fish to manage because they have the energy. Little guy. Go, dude, you're free. I let him go and he just sat there for a second. All right. Kind of want to stay around. So I'm like 40 feet farther this way than I was. Let's back it up a little bit here. These fish were pretty active right there. Just eat it, dude. Oh, he spooked. Why did he spook? Was that my trolling motor? I mean, I'm 40 feet away. Ish, 30 feet away. That was an ugly cast. So there's a lot of fish right here right now. Eat it, dude. There's one like right on it. So I'm kind of out off that shelf a little bit now, but there's still fish there. I can guess with the wind, you can go pretty far. Makes it look pretty easy. Feels pretty easy. There's some suckers underneath me. Whoop. That'll spook fish. Just bang on the boat a few times here. Right there. Just didn't want to leave all these fish that were pretty active. There's a couple decent ones in here. That one I had on for a split second. Oh, they're up just a little farther. I just saw them. One just ate something off of a leaf. There we go. You can still kind of see them, I think. The wind's blowing, making it pretty ripply up there, so I can't see into the water as well, which is fine. Sometimes the fish like that. I myself like it when it's slick calm and I can see the fish. Because right now I can't tell if there's a fish within 10 feet or not. I can just do better when I see him. He's right there. Come on. He's just past it, not showing interest. So. That didn't help. Thought the cast was going to go farther and it just died on me. Oh, there we go. Eat it. He's coming. Little guy. Eat it. Just eat it, dude. I think he went on by. It's really fun when there's a group of them and they kind of get a frenzy going. They circle it and swipe at it. And all right, enough with those fish. I about hooked myself there. So now the wind's blowing straight upstream this way instead of blowing that way. So if I want to cast, it's better to cast straight into it or with the wind when you're fly casting, or have it on the opposite side of whatever hand you cast with. Like, so I have it the one direction that's horrible, blowing this way. I cast with this hand, so it blows my line into me when I'm casting. But it's barbless. It'll still sting a little bit if it goes in, but I'm right in that line of leaves up there, if you can see that on the camera, the line of leaves over there. That's where all the food's gonna get washed to, too. Man, I thought it was gonna be good, really good there. I don't know how many I caught there, 4 or 5. Just done. Maybe I should check my midge. I hope you can see that. I can't keep up with him. There we go. He ate that and took off like a rocket. He's still going crazy. Couldn't keep up with him. Gave rope burn myself with my fly line on the finger. Now he's wrapped up. Come on, buddy. Oh, these are the worst. So I think he hooked him in his mouth and then he jumped a few times and he's either wrapped up or I've hooked him in his side now. Yeah, he's hooked in the side. So I'm betting when he jumped one of those times, the fly came out. There we go. Oh, don't hook me, please. Yeah. There you go, little guy. But the fly probably came out and he jumped and rolled and all that good stuff. You just hooked him again in the side. But trying to drag any kind of fish in from the side like that is tough. So I need to be up a little farther. I think that leaf line is right there where I'm casting, but I'm not set deep enough, I don't think. I just need to be up closer. You see that gravel that comes out right there? The other day when I did one cast, the water was off. That was under the water still. So it's a little shallower than what it was, but we're still pretty deep out here. I see a fish up there. Oh, that's hoping he stand on it. Little bitty guy. I guess about the same as the other ones. He looked smaller when I first hooked him. Nah, he's smaller for sure. Just don't break me off on the boat. This is my last barbless one. Some other rusties, but they're barbed. I like the barbless. Come here, dude. Cut them half in the water and they keep trying to squirt them away. There's one right down here in front of me that's digging in the bottom. Eating scuds is what he's doing. I might take myself in reverse here. Ooh. Somebody just hit the gravel bar. If you could hear that or not, but that was a boat stuffing the gravel bar at the Narrows. And they stuffed it real good, so I have a feeling they're going to be there. We're supposed to run water until, supposed to run the water, I don't know, 3 o'clock. So those guys might be there until 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. They're out of the boat walking around, so I'm assuming nobody's hurt. So I'm casting farther up now. That leaf line has kind of made its way out at this end. Just slowly gonna work my way back a little bit. There's our groundhog up there on the bank. Man, this usually all the fish are right here, like bunched up right here, but I think they're bunched up back there. Oh, that was me pulling it. My foot was under, but I was pulling it, I didn't realize it. Might be time to clean this fly line. I can feel grittiness. Oh, there's a bunch of suckers. One trout in there. Too big of a loop there. There is other people down there too by that boat. Looks like they're maybe trying to push it off, but he ran up on there pretty far, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Whoop. Oh, that was quick. He ate that like they do miracle flies, just quick. Oh, I'll probably throw one more cast since it's kind of slowed down here after this one. Wind almost got me. I really don't know how many fish I caught. I think 5. Oh, they're up farther. Let's sneak in there. Maybe this weed line is pushed out farther than I think. Oh yeah, they're right there. Oh, I stopped it. Dang it, it was going too. Dump myself here in a minute. Come on, you were just right there. So there's some way up there, like another, past the leaves, another 20 feet. I'm thinking that's really shallow up there. That's where you need to throw a dry or some kind of hopper. Ah, okay, sweet. And I'm just not set up for that. Yeah, they're still up there. They're just farther than I'm going. I don't know if it's because of me catching those few fish and just pushed them farther, or if the leaves have pushed out farther, because it's not as hard of a line as it was. When I first got here, that was a hard line where those leaves were. They've kind of dispersed a little bit. So let's. Scoot up in here a little bit. This won't do any good if if I'm set too deep, my midge is just sitting on the bottom. Did I just see my float coming back up as I turned away and looked back? No. That balled up something nasty. A few fish right here in front of me. Yeah, that's so shallow up there. Like that fish you just saw come up, I think he just tipped up and his tail came out of the water. That's how shallow that is. So my fly is just sitting on the bottom. Oh, I got off of that shoal. Didn't think they would. For sure, fish just ate my midge too. It's hard when you're seeing fish like that to go. I think the majority of them were down there at that end though. So usually they're at this end, and this time they were at that end. Yeah, down here, instead of that being that hard line, all the leaves are dispersed and not really in a line. Doesn't mean there's not fish there, it's just easier to see where all that stuff's happening when you have that hard line. Had him for a second. It's hard when you're moving towards it too. So now it's just covered in moss because it was sitting on the bottom. Oh, yeah. I put it on top of their head instead of, they're just so close right there. There's a couple of trout up high that would have eaten the midge if I wouldn't have hit him in the head. But when you slap the fly line down on their face, they tend to not like that. Water's a little murky on this. Like, get past that and it gets murky down here. It's clearer up there. Oh, there's a bunch of fish right here. All right. Let's see if I can't spook them all. It's a brownie right there. This water's got, hope that's not from me. There's a haze to it. It looks cloudy. I'm gonna look back here and make sure. I don't think it's for me. That was dangerous. Walking on that edge there, not the smartest thing. That one about ripped it right out of my hand. There is a good trout right there. That is a 25 plus incher brownie. Nope, that's a rainbow. It's male. It's got a big old hook. He is sticking to the bottom. Wasn't talking about this fish. There was a different fish in front of me that I could see. He is a good one. This one's not bad. This one was just aggressive. All right, this is probably the last one. Okay, I'm gonna rub my 7X all along the boat. Surprised that didn't break. Ouch. The boat is hot now, very hot. Get this guy unhooked and get him back in the water here. Oh, dang it. That's why I don't like holding them over the boat. You gotta chase them in this hot boat. Sorry, buddy. And he's gone. Oops. All right, this will probably be the last one. Too late. Found it as it was going down. Hit the water and started sinking. Got a bunch of crap on there. All right. Unhooked. And he's gone. Excuse me. Bunch of moss on that one. All right, I think that'll do it. I think that was 7 fish. And maybe one on the first cast, I think. There we go. Try to cast that indicator into the wind. Doesn't always work the best like that. Don't hook that leaf, thank you. All right, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all have a good rest of the day.